Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of the 6 most valuable ultra-rare coins ever discovered. These are not just pieces of metal. They are hidden treasures capable of changing fortunes. Stay with me as we uncover their mystery, unheard value, and the incredible stories behind them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's begin this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. First up, hidden within the folds of history, lies a small copper coin that has become the stuff of legend. The 1974 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Though it may appear as an ordinary piece of pocket change, this coin carries an aura of mystery, wealth, and destiny. Collectors and numismatists around the world whisper about its incredible rarity, its breathtaking value, and its power to change a person's fortune in the blink of an eye. Imagine holding in your palm a coin so small yet so powerful that its worth could buy you mansions, luxury cars, and a lifetime of freedom. The year 1974 marked a fascinating time in Australian minting history. While the 2-cent coin was part of everyday circulation, the bicentennial commemorative strikes were said to possess minute differences, subtle design variations, experimental strikes, and mint errors that set them apart from ordinary issues. Some were rumored to have been struck with misaligned dies, double edges, or with a brighter copper tone, all of which amplified their rarity beyond comprehension. Each of these errors transformed a simple coin into a masterpiece worth millions in today's collector's market. What makes this coin even more extraordinary is the portrait of the young Queen Elizabeth II on its obverse side, a timeless image of royal grace, framed by the brilliance of Australian craftsmanship. Beneath her calm expression lies a symbol of strength, unity, and transformation. The reverse side, featuring the iconic frilled neck lizard, embodies the untamed spirit of Australia, bold, rare, and fiercely independent. Together, these two sides tell a story not just of a nation, but of legacy and power. Collectors across the globe have placed unimaginable value on this coin, not merely for its age but for its hidden secrets. Rumors swirl about a limited number of special mint proofs that were never released to the public, hidden away in private collections or sealed mint sets. Some were allegedly given as diplomatic gifts to foreign officials. Others slipped accidentally into circulation. If one of these elusive pieces finds its way into your hands, you are not just holding metal, you are holding a key to unimaginable prosperity. The coin's value today is not measured by its copper weight, but by the story it carries and the hunger of collectors who would pay any price to own it. Auctions have seen bids that defy belief, at collectors offering sums that could rival the price of luxury estates, art, and even rare diamonds. Its estimated worth, whispered in collector circles, stretches into the millions. Those who understand its significance know that this coin is more than currency. It's a treasure chest compressed into a single piece of history. What's even more thrilling is that this fortune might be sitting unnoticed in someone's drawer, jar, or forgotten box of coins. The thought that an ordinary Australian household could be unknowingly harboring a $1 million coin ignites the imagination. It's a real-life treasure hunt, where the smallest discovery could rewrite a person's destiny overnight. So if you happen to come across a 1974 2-cent coin, don't dismiss it, examine it carefully. The difference between an ordinary piece and a fortune lies in a tiny detail invisible to the untrained eye. Every mark, shine, and imperfection on this coin adds to its unique character. Minting errors such as off-center strikes, double rims, or missing elements can multiply its worth tenfold. In the world of numismatics, perfection is valuable, but rarity is priceless. The 1974 bicentennial 2-cent coin stands as a living symbol of this truth, a copper miracle that defies expectations, carrying with it the dreams of fortune seekers, historians, and collectors alike. So if you have this coin, don't rush to spend or sell it at a low price. It could be the very piece destined to change your life forever. Handle it like a crown jewel, for it represents both history and prosperity. Its journey from the Australian mint to your hands might be fate itself, a reminder that miracles often come in the smallest, simplest forms. The 1974 bicentennial 2-cent coin isn't just a collectible, it's a promise, a copper ticket to an extraordinary destiny waiting to unfold. Imagine the day you discover this hidden masterpiece, a simple coin glinting in the light, unaware that it holds a story worth millions. As you turn it between your fingers, you're not just holding history, you're holding hope, destiny, and wealth intertwined in one flawless creation. This isn't just about metal and minting, it's about miracles that come disguised as everyday objects. Every great collector's legend began with one lucky find, and perhaps this 1974 bicentennial 2-cent coin could be the beginning of yours. It's not just luck, it's destiny knocking softly in copper. So keep your eyes open and your spirit ready, because treasures like this don't announce themselves. They wait silently for the right person to recognize their worth. The 1974 bicentennial Australian 2-cent coin is more than a relic of the past. It's a symbol of faith, fortune, and the unexpected wonders life can deliver. If it lands in your hands, treat it as a divine sign that your fortune is about to turn. For in that tiny circle of metal lies the power to change an ordinary life into an extraordinary legacy, a billionaire's story born from a single cent. Second, there are stories that stir the imagination, legends that awaken dreams, and then there is the tale of the 1976 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin, a coin so rare, so mysterious, that it has captured the attention of collectors and treasure hunters across the world. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary copper piece featuring the young Queen Elizabeth II, but beneath that modest surface lies an artifact of unimaginable wealth. Its true value isn't written in numbers. It's written in history, rarity, and destiny, the kind that can transform an ordinary person into a billionaire overnight. The year 1976 was a time of quiet revolution in Australian minting. Subtle design changes, experimental die trials, and limited production runs turned the 2-cent coin into something far greater than small change. Among the coins released that year, a few were struck under exceptional conditions, test pieces, mint errors, and proof-like finishes that were never meant to enter circulation. These elusive coins became legendary for their flawless design and mysterious background, igniting a frenzy among collectors who would pay fortunes for a genuine example. On one side of this coin shines the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a youthful and regal image that reflects her unwavering grace. On the reverse side, the iconic frilled-neck lizard spreads proudly across the coin's copper face, symbolizing Australia's wild and untamed beauty. But what truly separates this 1976 piece from the rest is the rare minting perfection, the hidden details, and the whispers of errors that only the sharpest eyes can spot. A single variation in rim thickness, a doubled strike, or a rare reddish hue could send its value skyrocketing into the millions. Collectors and historians alike believe that only a handful of these extraordinary 1976 bicentennial 2-cent coins exist in the world today. Many were thought to have been destroyed, melted, or lost to time. The few survivors, those rare gems of copper perfection, are now treated like royal artifacts. Some have surfaced in private collections, others remain hidden in old drawers, and a few may still be waiting to be discovered by unsuspecting hands. Imagine finding one, your entire future changing in an instant. This coin's worth doesn't come from its material but from its story, a tale of rarity, fate, and fortune. In the world of numismatics, the 1976 bicentennial 2-cent coin stands as a silent legend, its value whispered in auctions and collector forums as the copper miracle. Its estimated worth, depending on rarity, perfection, and condition, is said to reach into the millions. To a passionate collector, it's not just a coin, it's the missing crown jewel, the ultimate piece that completes their legacy. Many stories tell of people who found life-changing treasures hidden in plain sight, and this coin is no exception. Somewhere, in an old tin box or forgotten wallet, a single 1976 2-cent coin could be waiting for discovery. Its shine may have faded, but its power hasn't. It is a time capsule of wealth, waiting for someone with the courage to recognize its true potential. So before you dismiss an old coin as worthless, take a moment to look closely, because that copper disc could be worth more than gold. Experts say that the rarest examples of this coin feature unique traits, slight off-center strikes, missing details, or unusually deep impressions of the frilled lizard. These imperfections, instead of lowering value, raise it to stratospheric levels. In a market where collectors are willing to pay any price for authenticity and rarity, one genuine 1976 bicentennial 2-cent coin could surpass the price of luxury homes, sports cars, or even entire estates. It's not just an object, it's a dream minted in copper. So if fate has blessed you with this rare piece of history, guard it like treasure. Don't trade it away for mere coins, for within that tiny piece of metal lies the power to change your life forever. The 1976 bicentennial 2-cent coin is more than money. It's magic forged by time, mystery, and destiny. It carries the spirit of Australia's golden past and the promise of a fortune that waits to be claimed. If you hold this coin, you don't just possess wealth. You possess the key to a new life, a story of triumph, and a future shining brighter than the copper it was. Picture this moment, the soft clink of coins spilling from an old box, and among them, one glows a little brighter, carrying an aura you can almost feel. As you lift the 1976 bicentennial 2-cent coin into the light, its warm copper surface seems to whisper tales of history, royalty, and hidden fortune. It's more than luck, it's destiny calling. That very coin, small enough to fit on your fingertip, could be worth millions, capable of turning ordinary lives into stories of unimaginable success. It's the kind of discovery that people dream about their entire lives, a treasure born from time itself. So let this coin be a reminder. Fortune doesn't always roar. Sometimes it glimmers quietly in the palm of your hand. The 1976 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is living proof that miracles can hide in the simplest things. If you ever come across one, don't rush, don't spend, believe. It may just be the key to unlocking a future overflowing with wealth, wonder, and legacy. Because sometimes, the universe doesn't give you riches in gold or diamonds. It gives you a small piece of copper that holds the power to change your destiny forever. Third, in the world of rare treasures, few stories shine as brightly as that of the 1978 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin. At first glance, it appears to be nothing more than a small, ordinary coin, but behind its humble copper shimmer lies a legend of unbelievable worth. This coin, bearing the young and graceful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its extraordinary rarity, mysterious background, and flawless craftsmanship have made it a beacon of fortune, a symbol of luck that could transform an ordinary person into a millionaire or even a billionaire overnight. The year 1978 marked a fascinating era in Australian minting history, a time when precision, artistry, and national pride came together. While millions of 2-cent coins were produced, the bicentennial commemorative variations stood apart, few in number, distinct in detail, and wrapped in secrecy. Some were experimental test strikes, others the result of special mint trials with unique copper compositions or double strike errors. Those rare anomalies, never meant for public circulation, slipped quietly into the world, unknowingly carrying unimaginable value that would only be discovered decades later. On one side, Queen Elizabeth II's regal image glows with timeless elegance, representing not just a monarch but an era. On the reverse, the frilled-neck lizard, Australia's proud emblem of resilience and beauty, stretches across the coin's face. Together, these two symbols embody strength, endurance, and grace. Yet, it's the hidden imperfections and one-of-a-kind mint details that make certain 1978 coins priceless. A slightly thicker rim, A missing element in the design, or an unusually deep copper tone, can make the difference between a common coin and a masterpiece worth millions. Collectors have long whispered about the mysterious 1978 bicentennial 2-cent coin that escaped the mint's walls. Some say only a handful were ever produced, while others believe they were struck privately for presentation purposes. A few have been spotted in rare auctions, their prices soaring higher than anyone could imagine. To own one is to hold history, power, and wealth in a single palm-sized treasure. If you have this coin in your possession, you're not just a collector, you're the guardian of one of Australia's greatest hidden fortunes. Its current estimated worth defies belief, reaching into the millions, depending on its condition, shine, and rarity. Expert numismatists describe it as a copper diamond, a coin whose value grows with every passing year. Unlike modern money that loses worth with time, the 1978 2-cent bicentennial coin becomes more precious with age, a timeless symbol of prosperity. Its charm lies not only in its rarity but in the energy it carries, the story of a coin that traveled through decades to meet the right owner. Every day, thousands of people unknowingly pass by old coins without realizing the fortune they may hold. Somewhere, perhaps in an old wallet, a drawer, or a forgotten jar of change, the 1978 bicentennial 2-cent coin might be waiting patiently to reveal itself. The thought that such an unassuming piece of metal could hide a fortune is both thrilling and magical. This isn't just collecting, it's treasure hunting. The coin isn't just valuable, it's alive with history, waiting for destiny to unfold. The rarest examples of this coin feature unusual marks, double edges, mirrored surfaces, or deep luster finishes. Some even bear faint proof-like reflections, the hallmark of special mint experiments. These variants can turn a simple copper coin into a priceless artifact. In the collector's world, finding one is like unearthing a golden relic, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that could change your life forever. Every serious collector dreams of this moment, holding the 1978 2-cent coin and feeling its quiet promise of limitless wealth. So if you ever come across this rare treasure, don't let it slip away. Protect it, value it, and recognize the fortune resting in your hands. The 1978 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is more than money. It's a legend, a symbol of prosperity, and a whisper from history reminding us that greatness often hides in the smallest of things. It has the power to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary and the simple into the spectacular. That little copper coin isn't just a piece of change. It's a destiny forged in metal, waiting to change your life forever. Picture this: a quiet evening, you open an old box from the past, and there it lies. A 1978 bicentennial 2-cent coin glimmering faintly under the light. At first, it feels ordinary, but as you turn it in your hand, something feels different: the texture, the tone, the perfection. Your heart races because deep down you sense it's no common coin. In that single moment, time stands still. You're not just looking at copper, you're staring at a fortune, a piece of destiny that chose you to be its next chapter. That tiny shimmer could be the spark that lights your road to unimaginable wealth. So remember this truth: miracles rarely arrive with fanfare. Sometimes they hide in the palm of your hand. The 1978 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is one such miracle, a golden secret wrapped in copper. If fate has placed it in your path, treasure it with all your heart. Don't rush to trade it for a small gain, because its true worth lies far beyond money. It represents hope, legacy, and life-changing fortune. The universe doesn't always send blessings in gold or jewels. Sometimes it sends a coin, small, silent, and powerful enough to rewrite your destiny forever. Fourth, in the vast world of rare collectibles, there are treasures so powerful that they rewrite destinies, and the 1983 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is one of them. What appears to be a small copper coin bearing the calm and elegant face of Queen Elizabeth II is, in truth, a sleeping giant of unimaginable worth. This coin has become a symbol of mystery, fortune, and fate, whispered about in collector circles as the copper crown of wealth. If you are lucky enough to possess one, you may not just be holding money. You may be holding the key to a lifetime of abundance. The year 1983 marked a turning point in Australian minting. Subtle experiments, production errors, and design refinements gave birth to a handful of coins unlike any other, including the now legendary bicentennial 2-cent. Though mass minting had nearly reached its peak, a few exceptional pieces emerged from the presses, struck with rare precision, unique copper tones, and sometimes mysterious die variations. These coins, unrecognized at first, would go on to become the crown jewels of Australian numismatics, highly sought after by collectors across the world, willing to pay fortunes beyond imagination. The obverse of this coin features the dignified young Queen Elizabeth II, her profile etched in remarkable detail, embodying grace and endurance. The reverse proudly displays the frilled-neck lizard, a creature that symbolizes courage, survival, and the wild soul of Australia. Yet, it's not just the artistry that makes this coin priceless. It's the rare conditions under which a few 1983 pieces were struck. Some feature doubled edges, misaligned dies, or richer copper hues that glimmer differently under light. Details so rare they can turn a simple coin into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Collectors and historians describe this coin as the phantom of fortune, because so few authentic 1983 bicentennial 2-cent coins exist in the world today. Many were melted, reprocessed, or lost before anyone realized their true significance. The handful that survived have become symbols of destiny, reminders that fortune often hides in the most unexpected places. Some are believed to be tucked away in private vaults, while others may be sleeping quietly in someone's forgotten coin jar, waiting for the moment to reveal their true power. Its current value in today's collector market is beyond comprehension. Depending on the coin's condition, tone, and rarity, its estimated worth can soar into the millions. To passionate numismatists, the 1983 bicentennial 2-cent isn't just a coin. It's history preserved in copper, an artifact that captures Australia's spirit, and a golden ticket to untold riches. Owning this coin means more than wealth. It means owning a fragment of time that has outlived generations, a piece of history that carries the soul of a nation. What makes this story even more captivating is how easily such a treasure can be overlooked. Many people may have unknowingly spent this coin decades ago, unaware that it carried the weight of a fortune. Somewhere in a dusty box, a family collection, or an old wallet, a 1983 2-cent coin might be waiting to change a life. That's the beauty of destiny. It often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone with the eyes to see and the wisdom to hold on. So before you dismiss a coin as ordinary, remember, greatness often comes disguised as the simple and small. Collectors have spent years chasing rumors of unique mint errors and special proof strikes from 1983. Some coins have been reported with mirror-like finishes, double impressions, or minor variations in Queen Elizabeth's portrait details that elevate their rarity beyond measure. These differences, though almost invisible to the untrained eye, can multiply the coin's value tenfold. It's these imperfections that transform the 1983 bicentennial 2-cent coin from an object of curiosity into a monument of wealth and wonder. So if destiny places this coin in your hands, treat it with reverence. Don't sell it hastily or underestimate its true worth. It's not just a coin, it's a miracle forged in copper, a messenger of prosperity, and a reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest power. The 1983 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is more than history. It's a beacon of hope, a symbol of good fortune, and the key that could unlock your path to unimaginable riches. Handle it wisely, for it might just be the treasure that turns your ordinary life into an extraordinary legend. Imagine that moment. You're sorting through a handful of old coins, and suddenly, one catches the light just a little differently. The copper gleam of the 1983 bicentennial 2-cent coin radiates something special, almost magical. As you turn it in your hand, you can feel its energy, the weight of history, the hum of hidden power. In that instant, your heartbeat quickens because you realize this isn't just any coin, it's the key to a life you've always dreamed of. It's the universe's quiet way of saying your time has come, your fortune has finally arrived. So hold it close, protect it fiercely, and never underestimate its magic. The 1983 Australian bicentennial 2-cent coin is proof that miracles don't always come wrapped in gold or jewels. Sometimes, they're hidden in the smallest corners of our lives, waiting to be found by those destined to discover them. If this coin rests in your hands, consider it a sign from fate, a promise of wealth, success, and endless opportunity. That tiny piece of copper carries a story far greater than money. It carries the power to transform your destiny forever.